Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
Okay? By the way, everything you put out is quality. I appreciate it. And please love me after my comment I just made, okay? Because I want you to win. When you win, you're going to go tell 4 other notaries, hey, I learned from Kimmi. I learned from Notary Educators. Jeffrey helped me with my printer, okay? Jeffrey helped me with my settings. Yeah, we don't play around here. Jeffrey's on the team too. He ain't just eye candy. He do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Ask some of the people who couldn't get their printer straight. We help each other out. We had a notary, her printer got messed up. Another one was like, hey, try Notary Rotary. I knew about Notary Rotary, but I never used it because I have a dual tray. If you don't have a dual tray, that's why now I say go ahead and get a single tray. You can use Notary Rotary, and then you can do this page sorter, and then that'll sort the pages. So for example, if you have a 100-page long pack, then the first 10 of them might be legal. You can tell it what numbers to print, and it'll print your legal and your letters separate for you. The best thing since sliced bread. And that's completely free. But another notary actually had used it. So I knew about it. But again, I don't use it because I have a dual tray. I always have had one. For those of you who do not, really quick, I always say, take some of your general notary work. And that's where I was going earlier when I said that about loan signing. I forgot to say that with that remote and RIN and all that. I always recommend you start doing general notary work first. Because if you can do general notary work, you can do anything. That's like boot camp. I never say get your commission and start doing RIN. Start doing RIN. Start doing loan signings. I want everybody to do general notary work because that's straight up boot camp. Once you do general notary work, every other thing you touch is easy. You heard it here first. Now that's my theory. I live by that. I always have. I don't change. I don't change. Because I know what you need to do. I've done it. Okay. Last couple things here. She said I hit it. I knew I did, honey. I could tell by that question. I could tell. So I it's not that I'm being funny, but I know I do this all day. I do this. Bullseye. Try Notary Educator podcast too, Miss Kimmi. I love your mentorship. I've been in your mentorship since 2024 and love it. Yes, Cassandra has. Cassandra has. How you doing, girl? I ain't seen you at the meetings recently. Where you been at? You just been watching the replays? But I do miss you though. Why you haven't been there? Yeah, you need to come back in person. And that's the other thing, guys. I really want y'all, and I want y'all to come live. I just love talking to y'all. And if you don't come live, you can catch the replay like Cassandra does. She is right. We do have a podcast. And guess what? I just started too. I haven't rolled it out officially yet, but there is a blog. Yes, Notary Educators blog. It is really good. So if you like reading, we got you covered on all fronts. So the very first blog is out. Okay. I have to start Sunday. They're going to officially start rolling out, and you'll start seeing advertisements about the blog, which has different topics also. So it won't be just a repeat of something else. But thank you, Cassandra, because I do love the podcast. Is nice too. Yeah, and I didn't know it was going to do so well. I'm telling you. And that's the other piece of this notary thing. Even for me, once you start doing one thing, it leads to another. When I first started this business, I know I said I was leaving, but I got to tell you this story. When I first started this business, for those of you who may be new and have not read my book, My Baby Sister, I lost her to cancer in 2019. And I was visiting her in Michigan, and her friend came by the hospital. And I just casually say, hey, what you doing for work? And she says, I'm a notary. changed my life. It changed my life. And what's even crazier is my brother, I told him I was starting this business, right? My brother says, hey, so what's your plans for the business? Because he's an entrepreneur. He's been one for about 15 years himself. He does something different. I said, oh, I just want to do one notarization a day, $25, $600 a month. I was just trying to make a little bit of money, kind of go with what I was doing at the hospital. He was like, well, you don't set the bar that high. I was like, no, I'm good. At that time, my mother was living. She was living with me. It was right before COVID, so she was helping us. She gave us some money, you know, and I was good. I'm like, just a little something, you know, keep my mind working. It led to something else. It led to something else. It led to something else. So when I first started, I only wanted to stamp one paper per day. Did I know that was going to turn into ink fingerprinting? Nope. A client asked me about ink fingerprinting. I'm like, I guess I could do that. Did I know it was going to turn into, and I don't even talk about this one, y'all, because I don't do a lot of it. That's why I don't advertise it here on the channel. But passport pictures. We've been hired to go do passport pictures. This lady was in a nursing home. Her nephew needed her passport picture taken. We went and bought the board over at Family Dollar. So we do passport pictures. I got the camera and everything. Well, we use our phone for the camera, but we went and bought the cards, the passport photo, ink, the cards and the paper and everything, and then the little holders. We're ready to go anytime somebody calls us for that. So I even do passport, and the client, he made me do that. He was like, you need to start doing this. This will go with your business. So then I started doing apostilles. Then I started doing loan signings. So one thing leads to another. Once you get that notary commission, it is life changing if you let it change your life. It is. You got to let it work you, though. You got to work the program. Adriana says, yes, Terry J, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this. In Texas, on compliance level, to be considered bilingual, you have to be able to read, write, and speak the language. I do read, write, and speak Spanish. I do. And I don't do it perfectly again. So I'm very picky on what I do for people. I also have a Google Translator. So yeah, it just depends. Each state is different. Depends on which document. Even when I was at the hospital, I was actually considered bilingual for my role. But I could not interpret for the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So for what I was doing in my particular role, if I wanted to speak Spanish, I could. They actually paid me for it. But I could not speak it to translate for the doctor. They would try it sometimes, but I would let them know, hey, you got to go get a real translator. The other got a translator, okay? That's been to school and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I was just asking, Adriana, okay. I was just asking you. I don't remember what you was asking me, huh? Was that about, were you asking about the printer and stuff? I don't remember. Melon Express says laser printer if the preferred, is the preferred. Jeff, is it laser or inkjet? I always forget. I don't know why. Jeffrey, is it laser or inkjet? Is it laser? I'm sorry, y'all. Is it laser or inkjet? I'm sorry. I just always forget the printer question. Is it laser or inkjet? Laser. Laser. It is laser preferred. Yep. It's laser. And Jeffrey, I'm going to have him come on here and do the printer thing, y'all, and talk about that because y'all got to know about the printer. But he's in mentorship, so. Oh, you are so sweet. I love you guys too, for real. That's why I try to work with y'all. I want y'all to be good. Excellence. Excellent. I've had the training. I've done the notary work. And yes, I do need to do more training. Yep. Come on. Out the gate, I did a long signing and refi to be exact. All right, Sheree. I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Very good. Very, very good. Yes, watching the replays. Okay. Come on back live, though, okay? Come on back live. Okay, guys, so I'm going to head out of here because I've stayed way longer than I even planned to. But you know I can't leave y'all hanging. If you got a question, I got to answer it. And I always got a story, so I got to talk. All things notaries, notary. Check out notaryeducatorsllc.com. And I will see you guys very soon, okay? Bye. Over in mentorship or next time I go live. Okay, until next time, click, subscribe, share. Bye-bye.